Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We are up on Washington in the neighborhood of Hillcrest, and oh man, do I wish I could take Washington all the way over into the University Heights area. It's a straight shot, that's where I need to go, but I can't. There's no bike lane, and right now there's actually no markings at all. They've recently repaved this area, which I love. It's great, but there's no markings yet. I hope that when markings go in, they put in a bike lane of some sort. There's no reason to have street parking on this particular section of Washington. All the businesses here have their own parking, so we don't need street parking over here. So giant parking lot and street parking. But there are meters over here too, so maybe the city likes to have that revenue. I am stopping here at the light so I can make a right onto an actual bike lane. Again, I want to go straight. I want to keep going through here, but if I keep going through here and over the 163, I'm in this, it's an on-ramp to the 163, but I'm in this area that's pretty much a little expressway. And cars are going very fast on it, drivers are going very fast, and there's no bike lane. There's a little gutter here and there, and for a while I thought maybe I would actually bike it and show it to you. But, a friend of mine told me, like, I shouldn't be doing rides just for footage. And I'm not trying to put myself at risk just to satisfy you watching on YouTube. So I'm going to make the turn here and stick with the bike lane we have. And I love this bike lane. This is nice and protected. For a little bit back there, we had some concrete. After we go over University, we would get a lot more concrete, and that works just fine for me. This is also buffered by parking. They call this a floating bike lane, so love that the cars park, everybody can have their parking space on the road, and I can be protected by those cars. So I have to go roundabout. This is one of those things where anybody on a bike, me, anybody else, we end up riding further between our destinations than the actual distance between them, simply because a lot of roads are not designed to accommodate us and to keep us safe, and that's a big problem. But University and Hillcrest is lovely. I have no problem being here at all. I love all the green. I frequent these businesses as often as I'm able to. There's a great thrift store just to the right of us, and some good spots to eat around here. One of the last newsstands we're just passing right now on University to our right, and if you need a specific niche magazine, that's the place to go. We used to have one in North Park, but it's gone. I like print media, so newsstands are where it's at. But I have to take University to get where I want to go just off of Washington. I really wish I could ride on Washington, but I can't. Instead, I have this paint, and if you look at the video I posted up the other day, often I feel like this paint is largely just for drivers because it's a place to store their car. As a matter of fact, I'm shocked that there's not a car right in this spot right now, because people always park in the bike lane in front of that coffee shop back there. And then we get over to this bridge over the 163 where notoriously, famously, Caltrans cannot seem to put a strip of paint on. I jumped that red light so I can get over to the left here because I like to make a left turn over here when it's safe to do so, cut through the parking garage underneath the supermarkets, and get myself to the bike bridge that goes over Washington. Again, this is all just roundabout because I need to, get somewhere. But when you're on a bike, you have to make accommodations. So I have to go through all these other neighborhoods and take all these other twists and turns to get where I want to go. I don't mind doing miles. I mean, I like the exercise. I like seeing what's going on in different parts of the neighborhood. But it just feels so forced. It'd be faster for me if I could, and I know someone's going to say, well, it'd be faster for you if you just drove a car. and I'm not going to do that. But instead, I'll weave around, and I just wish that some of the main arteries were a little more user friendly. I wish some of the routes were a little more direct. All it takes is some design, and we don't have it. I don't know why all of this is red in front of this apartment building. I feel like that should at least be white for passenger and yellow for deliveries. But we're gonna go get some food. It's we got planned for dinner tonight, so we're gonna stop by the market and get our groceries by bike because that's a perfectly normal thing that everybody should be doing. And then from there, we are going to drive less and ride a bike. Thanks.